Hey everyone, welcome back to our multi-sunlight analysis tutorials, and in this video we'll be going over how to import an image into 3ds Max and scale it to true dimensions. So in this instance, as we're looking at the Preston Precinct structural plan, I've got like a PDF here to show you roughly what we'll be modelling, so the boundary and see where the Preston Precinct sits. I just got this plan from VicPlan. Depending on what precinct or so forth you want to model, you can actually receive all these structural plans on VicPlan. So I've just taken this structural plan from 2023 as it was the newest structural plan that I could find. I'll be showing you how to import this and scaling it. So luckily enough, we actually have a scale bar over here that we can work with. Some images don't. In those cases, we will just have to scale it by the closest building size and so forth. But let's get into it. So starting with our actual canvas, we want to be working in top view. So as we're in top view, first let's actually start. If we want to start with our layer, let's go new layer. And under this layer, let's go right click and rename. Let's rename this layer to base structural plan Preston Precinct. Press enter, and this is where we'll be placing our image. Okay, let's start. So in our command panel on the right, we actually want to go to standard primitives and click plane. So what this will do is it'll create our canvas where we can drop it in our image. For now, we'll just do a small plane like this. Doesn't really have to be 2 dimension. Once we've selected that, once we've drawn that plane, we can then go into our files and we'll bring this in. So you can only bring in PNG or JPEGs into 3ds Max. So we have got our JPEG here. So if we hover over it, we can actually see the dimensions. So it's 1241 by 1754. If you can't find the dimensions, you can always right click, scroll down to properties, and then go to details, and it'll show you the dimensions over here. So let's close this over here. For now, once we select on our plane, we go to the parameters, so the modifiers list, and we will need to change the plane dimensions to the image size. So it was 1754 by 1241. So I want it to be vertical instead of landscape, as it's probably easier to work with. So if we press enter, it'll create the image size that we want to import. Once we have done the image size, we can go to our file and actually drop in our image. It's actually quite quick and easy, so we can drag it, hover it on, and it will snap straight into the plane that we created. So once this is successfully done, even scrolling in, the quality of the image might not be the best, but you can kind of zoom in and kind of understand where we'll be working around, so we can see roughly the building envelopes that we will be drawing into. Once we've actually successfully imported the image in, we will need to scale the image now, as it's not to scale. So if we scroll into the image itself, we can see that it's got a scale bar here, and the units are in meters, so we'll need to make sure that our units are in meters as well. So how we do that is we go to the customize tab up the top, we scroll down and click unit setup, and then system unit setup. So let's just make sure, yep, it's in meters. You can go through here. If you're working in millimeters, you can change it to millimeters, but for now, let's stay in meters. Okay. Now in our command panel, we are going to select box, and we're actually going to draw a box. Try and get as close as possible. So from this end down to that one there. And in the box parameters, we are going to change the box length to 500 meters. So how we do this is click, enter. And if we actually scroll out, we're actually not too far off, so all we need to do is scale the actual image to the length of this, so we will do that now. So in the top bar here, this is our select and uniform scale, so we're actually going to click on that and it'll come up with this icon that we can see on our canvas here. It's quite a bit tricky, but we kind of need to pull the image in a way where we align it. So if we pull it, I'm just going to pull it up, zoom out, and then hit move and drag, and just play around with this until it gets to that scale that we want it at. Let's see, made it too big, scale down. Just a little bit off. That looks good enough. So this way we know that it's aligned to the box that we created and the scale bar actually sits on it. We know it's close enough to true scale, and we are set now, and we can actually work on the precinct and start modeling its surrounding building envelopes now that we know that the scale is correct. So if we go select, just gonna delete that now that we don't need it. We've got our file all set up, so I'm actually going to show you how to save this file as well so we don't lose it. We go to file, as it's a new file that we haven't already saved, we can go save as, select the file you would like to save it in. Let's go create new folder, multi sunlight analysis model. Enter. Let's name the same, multi sunlight analysis Preston model. Make sure it's 30 max, and we can just hit save, and that will save our file. And that's it for this video. Thank you.